Welcome to Casual Yelling, Casual Conversation podcast filled with, I think, 95% less yelling this week. I'm Matt Elfring. I am joined by one of my favorite people that I talk to on a yearly basis, Visual Concepts Bryan Williams. Bryan, how are you today?
Matt, I am doing fantastic. I'm so glad to be back talking to you yet again about another release of WWE 2K,
This
this one 26.
this podcast was pretty much restarted just so I could talk to you. It had
Is
been
that
10
right?
great months.
Oh man. Well, the honor is all mine, man.
No,
I'm
yeah, we're going to get this right out of the way because there's six news sites listening to the beginning of this podcast, and they want the dirt. So here we go.
okay.
Why isn't this thing from 20 years ago in the game anymore?
Well, at Visual Concepts, we're always looking ahead and not backwards when it comes to the franchise.
Perfect. Why isn't every Charles Wright character in this game?
Well, Charles Wright is a very, valued member of the WWE, community and family, and he's got a plethora of characters, and who's not to say that one of those several will make a return in the game in the near future.
You never know. Brian, as important as it is to talk to you about this game, I think it's much more important to talk about me. I mean,
Well,
this
that's why I'm here.
that's why you're here.
Yeah.
Let's imagine this is my pitch to you in 2K games. Next year's showcase mode, someone that everyone is familiar with, me, not at all. Uh, Disgraced former GameSpot journalist Matt Elfring. I'm presenting to you Matt Elfring showcase mode.
Well, me probably being the biggest fan of yours. I mean, talk about selling units. I mean, put that on the back of the box, and that's the only back of the box note that we'll need.
It's just
So
my
yeah, I
mom
mean,
and dad buying it at that point.
I guess so because I will be getting a free copy because I work for Visual Concept, so I
That's
guess my
true.
sale wouldn't really count.
It's also very easy now because I don't think most people know. I mean, 2K knows. My last name is in the game as the ring announcer can say my last name now.
Yep, yep.
So that's huge. So I am technically part of 2K games lore. But I want to take you through the Matt Elfring showcase mode where we are just fighting. I don't know who you can choose whoever you want, but we are just fighting my old creator wrestlers, which I have recreated for 2K26.
Oh, sign me up, dog. Sign me up, man. See, talk. That is back of the box worthy material right there.
Mm-hmm. We're going to go back in time to SmackDown 1. This is how far back we're going. I'm just going to show you a few clips. Let me move this screen over here. Very important. Uh,
SmackDown one. This is where it all started.
this is where my first creator wrestler came from, was SmackDown 1. Obviously, I'm not going to say I've updated it too much. Oh, you have it right in front of you.
I just so happen to have a copy of it right next to me.
You came prepared. Just a little video. I did some entrances for these updated characters that I've made. Here's one of the first characters I ever made. S. Was I
With
like?
the exclamation mark. I mean, you can't forget that.
He's
Those,
so important. People love him. My friends later told me, Matt, that's just you with a hat on. And I was like, I guess, but SmackDown 1, there was some options for creator wrestlers, but at that time you couldn't get as in depth as you could now. So we just have a very basic man with blue hair, which was me essentially at that time.
yeah, he looks like he's on his way to work. You know,
Yeah,
very
it was just
casual. You know,
me in a Dickies jacket with my blue mohawk hanging out the back.
I do like the blue mohawk. Yeah, yeah. I got to say, very impressed with this guy so far. S.
I feel like you're lying.
No, no. I mean, the coordination. He looks good, man. May
Uh,
I ask what the S stands for, or is that too personal of a question?
no, I believe there was a long running joke. We're getting into the weeds now. My friends were in the audience for an episode of Jenny Jones back in the day.
I
Uh,
should love Jenny Jones.
there was the episode was about like men cheating on their women, and one guy in the audience stood up after cheating on his wife and his girlfriend with another woman, stands up and goes, "I can't get no satisfaction," and so it just became S. I don't know what happened, but it just became S exclamation point.
Oh man, see, this is why getting in the weeds can be fun. I was not expecting a Jenny Jones reference on this podcast today.
I don't
That
think
was
anybody was ever expecting a Jenny Jones reference. That's the second match, very important. The second character I ever created, which was it's kind of it's an insight of where I would eventually go, Brian.
okay. Okay.
We were talking about McCarthy era communism, and the second guy I made after watching Rocky Four, just the big
The
communist.
big communist. Okay, yeah, yeah, and he's big.
The pompadour is
Swole.
no longer in Create a Wrestler that I found, so he just has a normal haircut. Just very muscular man. Used to have the hammer and sickle on his pants, but I was too lazy to put it on. There's one that I'm so I a part of this is a whole bit, Brian, and I kind of want to just skip to the end, but oh god, what do you do, Brian? What do you do?
No, let's just keep it going, man. I
Just keep,
gotta say, yeah, let's just keep it going. You've put the new body morphin to good use with this guy. I can tell.
dude. I have had so much fun with the body morphing. I'm not trying to kiss ass here or anything. The bringing the body morphing back and Create a Wrestler has been wonderful for me, especially because I am a guy with small arms who has lost some weight, but still has like a little bit of like the dad bod going on. I'm not muscular. I'm not very overweight, but I'm not going to misrepresent myself.
Right, right. You're in that in between.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think that's where most people reside.
Yeah. I'm in my 40s. I can't work out. No, I don't have time for that.
You're in your 40s. Wow, man. Me too. You don't look a day over 33.
Neither do you, Brian. Neither do you.
Thank you, sir. But yeah, the
Here we
big
go with the
commie.
third person.
I,
I forgot who this is. Oh, this is my friends and I decided to make ourselves into 80s wrestlers with like the third or fourth SmackDown. Tiger Force Matt Elfring. Just an 80s wrestler that loves tigers.
I was gonna say when he walked out, I was like, wait, is that Rick Boogs? But
It's,
no, it's Tiger Force.
no one else was expecting a Rick Boogs reference.
Oh yeah, I like this guy. He's
Ignore Spooky Ghost in the background, by the way.
very 80s, very I'm getting Richard Simmons, Jack LaLanne type vibe from this guy.
I was going for more of a back in the day. What if Bret Hart sucked at wrestling? That's kind of oh, I'm so angry. You'll never see that in me in real life.
And I gotta say, it was it's an inspired choice to just have the one single dangling tassel on the right arm.
The
Who
80s
who
were
need
all
who
about
needs
like
symmetry? Who
you
needs
you
symmetry?
weren't a wrestler in the 80s unless you had some sort of dangle coming off your
Yeah,
costume.
you needed some dangling.
You may know this next person that would be in my right showcase. It's not a wrestler, it's a title that gets passed down wrestler to wrestler, and this is the newest incarnation. It's King of the RKO. This year's winner is this woman who I have not named yet. I think we talked about this before. When you win this tournament, your entire moveset is cutters and RKOs.
I
That's
do remember that. Yes.
yes. So all she can do is RKOs. We have a iconic outfit. Wink.
Oh yeah, and she doesn't have a name yet. She hasn't been blessed with a name just yet.
No, I think last year one of them got a name, but they're always last year was Queen of the RKO. I said no, no, this is a mantle. It's King of the RKO. Period.
I
Men,
love
women,
it.
whoever, whatever you identify as, you can be King of the RKO.
I endorse this 1,000%.
1,000%. I don't remember who's next because I don't do my own research. Oh, we're on Raw. We're in Vancouver.
Vancouver.
Some of my family's from there. Oh, here
I'm
we
in a
go.
time
Right, this is
machine
the one
too.
you've been waiting for.
All right. What do you got for me? And
Oh,
that was
this
just like
is
the 2010, 11 era Raw arena too. Let's
slow
see.
him up.
Okay, there he is. We got a tease of him, a couple of minutes ago.
We gotta have a spooky ghost back. Uh, by far, I've changed up the
Wow.
color, the glow color. We're a little bit more of an aquamarine. I would say by far this is the best a spooky ghost I've gotten to make, and I spent the least amount of time on it.
No, you didn't. Looks like
This
you spent the most amount of time on this guy.
no,
This
no,
is
this is
fantastic.
least this was a 30-minute thing of just like I know what I'm choosing, same outfit. I spent so much. I 20 minutes was the face.
Yeah, this is yeah, living up to the name. I'm spooked the hell out.
I I,
The
I say
eyes
it
too.
every year. We got to make that skin be able to glow. That's all I want. That's the one thing I want out of visual concepts. Let me have that skin glow.
You know what? Every year you bring it up. Every year I make a note about it, and every year I forget to bring it to the cast team.
And
But
every
not this year.
year, I take that note and toss it right in the garbage.
Not this year. I'm gonna right after this. We need glowing skin for Matt.
And everyone will be like, "Who?" Except for like Lionel, who'll be like, "I think I remember him."
We, you're a legend amongst VC, brother.
Wait, is Dino still there?
Of course.
Oh yeah, Dino will remember me.
Yeah. Shout
Yeah.
out to Dino, designer of Showcase.
Wonderful people to hang out with. You and me and Dino after Royal Rumble 2023.
Yeah, yeah.
Lots of
2023.
hanging.
Yeah.
Here.
Dino, who will be designing your showcase, by the
Oh
way.
God, Dino, watch this. Watch it. Who's next? Oh, look who's back. Kappa Doodle.
Cop a Doodle Doo. Oh man, who needs the gobbledygooker?
No, he was
That
in a tag team with a another wrestler last year, who Cuckadoodle Doo, which is a completely different. We won't talk about it. It's when you put the chicken head mask in the game, I'm going to use it. I saw the tiger this year. It's gonna get used.
you put the chicken head to very good use. I've never seen a more authoritative chicken in my life. It looks quite stern, quite serious, you know. Wow.
Okay, now here we
Another
go.
chef's kiss.
This is the chef's kiss for this year. This is one of the few new ones I've spent a lot of time on. It's a long entrance, so I'm not going to let it all play out because I don't want to use all the time.
Oh, I love you starting with the Goldberg.
Oh, you think it's going to get weird? We're just going to let this play out. So audio here is a gentleman walking out with armed guards.
Armed guards, yeah.
I'm assuming they're armed. Oh, he was in the back. Now where is he? Oh, he is in the crowd.
Oh, he's like a magician.
It's
Okay.
Magic Mark.
Magic Mark.
By evening, he's a magician, and later in the evening, a stripper.
Very multifaceted, talented individual.
Oh,
Oh,
what
wow.
happened? What
Oh,
happened, Brian? Oh, he's on the entrance ramp because he's magic.
ha ha. All right. I was gonna say the spooky ghost was gonna. Oh, and he's switching it up.
Yeah. We gotta
Literally.
obviously you gotta showcase, you gotta show off that he is magical. Also, you gotta show off he is sexy. There are people out there that would love to not only watch Magic Mark perform as a magician, but also an exotic dancer.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. I know this is not a real person, but WWE they need to make this into an actual gimmick.
And then we get a little
And
Tony Storm esque.
I love it. That is, you are right. You know, this is the tour de force, Matt.